looking and you're talking, I'll eventually see it, hopefully. So where's my legs at? So I went ahead and did the other arm when I was taking a break earlier. And I also went over to Dollar Tree when I went to get my mail. And I got this for $1.50, you know, because nothing's priced. But they did have a $1 scanner over there I thought was interesting. So this is a toenail clipper, fingernail clipper, which are good for this. Tweezers, I don't know what that's used for this, really. Files, you can file it, but it's not work that great. These are more like wood files. And then this little pokey thing, I'm not sure what you use that for in real life, but for this, it's for getting in those corners with your stickers, kind of like a toothpick. All right, so we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get straight to the list. And so we're going to need D1-5. Now, if you get bingo, let me sure you make it clear because I can't hear you from here. So I got D1-5. And we got the parts B12 and B3 that need to be assembled first. And they're gold, of course. I like good. I like good. All right, so we got B12. Sounds like vitamins. Vitamins, not vitamins. I like good. All right, then we got B3. And then we need C3PO. Where's B3? P3 is all the way up here. All right. And there's really nothing else on that sprue, and I already know which one's the B. The B's the gold, obviously. So I'm just going to take that part off. All right, we got the front. We got the lower circle part. We got to combine these two and form Voltron. Dun, 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 dun. Let me aim this down, zoom it in. And then let's get his butt on the back of him. All right, in the front, we're going to have some pieces to put together here. A9, which is that piece I almost lost a while ago, I'm going to be using now. Goody. We can finally get rid of this tree piece. Okay. And then we got D1-4. Here it is right over here. Okay, it's saying you pay a little attention when they show like the sweat marks. That's saying, look, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Let's see, do I have a cat in here? No, all my cats are outside. Yippee-ki-yay. All right, we're about to put D1, which is the crotch plate, 6. It's D2. All right, samurai, back off. Okay, D1, forgot the number now, 6. Here it is. Did the cat get over here while I was out? There's no cats in here whenever I left, so I don't know. Alright, but I see cat hair. I thought I had all the pieces. Here we go, like this piece. Now, there's one thing I wish I had, is the ability to melt all the extra plastic down and turn it into something else. I always thought it'd be really cool to have matter-changing powers, like create my own toys out of other toys or something. All right, we need A34, not 31, 34 and A33. I thought it was these pieces. It's these right here. These seem a little bit more softer plastic, like a more gummier plastic, kind of like polycaps, sort of. All right, so I got these two pieces, and they go on the back sides of this. So I really had to clean those up. They were being hidden. That little piece right there I need to clean up. There we go. Seems like stickers should go on this right here for some reason. On that flat part. And then we got the crotch pot that goes on top of this right here. And it goes right in this right here. Okay. So we got the leg sprues already on there. There's no ball caps. Oh boy. Alright, so I like the ones with the ball caps better. So we're right here. I'm not 100% sure what's coming up next. I guess it's the side skirts, but it's saying doing something times 3, so that's what I'm a little confused about. Okay, there must be 2 on one hip. It doesn't show where you connect those at. But you want to put the legs on before you put the side skirts on anyway, so that's probably what they're doing, is get them prepared. Alright, so A12 and A13, you do 3 of these. Here they are. Oh, you can't roll them. You can roll the 12s. All right, hold on. Am I doing this right? I'm doing it wrong. Okay, this way. Let's try to put it on the other way somehow. All right. It is hot in here. I was hoping it'd be cool if I just sit down for a few minutes. Man, it's so hot. All right, so D7 is this one right here, and D8 is this one over here. I don't think it's going to cool down anytime soon. Alright. It's like that movie, The Knowing. Is that the one where the world basically was getting hotter and hotter? No, I think that was a different movie. Alright, those pieces I thought I was going to use them a while ago. Now I'm using them. Skinny as that is, I just break it off right there. I think it was 2012 was the name of the movie I'm thinking of. Man. It feels like one of those days. Hold on, I got it backwards. Yeah, these look like skirts, or the side skirts. Ouch. And then we need D1, 1. So this is D1, 1, and D1, 2 goes over here, and then we still got a piece there. And I don't know what the number is because I snapped off the piece with the number, but I'm guessing 3. 1, 2, 3, it would make sense. Okay, I need to flip it right here first. And then rotations. Well, might as well. It's already disconnecting of that. I have a feeling that's a clip for the the extra piece that you put on for. Okay, so it tells you to put on this piece first, and then put on the thing that kind of holds it in place. I bet these are the lightsaber pieces, and you put them together and make it like a dual saber. Beam sabers. And here come the bugs. Trying to bug me. Like that. It's like a holster on the side of the hips. Alright, on this side we got two of these right here. Okay. We go this way. This one and then this one. Alright. And it's hot. Alright, looking carefully. Okay, this piece goes like this. And I bet those are side skirt pieces. Alright, so now we're doing the legs. Alright, doing the legs. Let me eat this down. Nobody's talking today. So that's fine. Probably people are busy with preparing meals for their families. Family time. What time is it? It's just late. Alright, so B pieces. We got B pieces here. And we're probably going to build two of these, but yep, times two. So apparently the legs are the same. Alright, we're doing B23, B22, and B24. Gotcha, okay. So B23, B22, and then the piece in the middle. Which is B22, way down here. And see, with them being on the very end, it's gonna be hidden anyway. You don't have to be perfect. Just make sure you don't have too much plastic left over. Okay, so we got these pieces. All right. Oof. And squeeze. Right, this piece is this way. And sometimes you just gotta trim those little pieces off. Get a tight fit. Alright, so we got the pelvis area, I guess, and then we got B-17 bomber and B-18, and then we're going to sandwich those on top of the B-21. So we get the B-21s off first. So those two are together. And these two will be together. Together forever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Teddy be playing some music. So note to self, nobody gets on in the afternoon. That's fine. Because I don't have any memory on this. When I get that tripod, I was hoping I got the tripod today, but I didn't. Yeah, I found out it's coming from Canada. I was like, what? I didn't know it's coming from some foreign country. Alright, so make sure you put it on this side first, because it only goes on that side first, and these are little tiny ones that completely go in there and cleach it. That way here is it fully straight, and then here it is bent. And it doesn't show that it goes in there, but you know it does. I think it's got to be this piece. Okay. All right, now we're going to put on the legs. These will be parts 15 and 14 right here. We do want to make a nice clean cut on these. Sometimes it's better to bend it and then cut it. Here's another piece of sandwich inside of it. Let's see what that piece is. Okay, on the inside of it, we got D, D, and then we got two more pieces. We got B16 and E12. E12 is the one that kept on bothering because it's falling off almost. And then over here we have B16. Alright, let's see. These pieces go on this side when they do that. These pieces when they don't do that. Alright, this is the top. Does this go any certain way? Nope, it's the same front and back. Alright, it says put that in third, but I don't know if it really matters that much. This one it says to go first, and then this piece. So they don't seem to interact with each other, interfere with each other. So it says 1, 2, 3. I put them on that order. I put them in almost the exact opposite order. I put them on 1, 2, 3, but they really don't matter as long as you don't. There's no overlapping. So, all right, 1, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. And then we're going to close the legs. There we go. And now we do the other piece before I move on. We got the 16 at the bottom, 12 at the top, or 2 at the top, whatever. This piece at the top. And then we need the other D, or delicious. Nope. This piece right here. So the same thing, we're going to start with this side. And then this is the tricky piece. You just got to make sure you get it into place right. I like those legs. We're not even done with them, and I like them. All right, here's the pieces I really am looking forward to putting on. These pieces. And one more piece to get off of there. Because you put this piece on first, which if I didn't see it, I would have probably done it anyway. There, like that. It's got a whole lot of space in there. I was expecting it to be up against something. See that? That is really strange. All right. Okay. And then D1 16. All right, here's the kneecap. Definitely need to clean that off. Big piece of plastic right there. And then the other D116 or D216. Okay, these are universal, so it doesn't matter which side you put on. It does say put a sticker on the front. Okay, I see. There we go. Like that right there. That right there. Alright, these are complete except for the thigh, which is right there. I'm not sure why we're not connecting it yet, but whatever. Alright, so let's look at the feet. The feet are from... Okay, so we finally found out what the E piece is for. E7. This is the final piece from the E pieces. Okay, so those are the pieces that go on top. All right, we got to start over here actually. So we got B, B, D. So we got the B pieces. 19 right here. Okay, and B20, which are these pieces right here. They're about to fall off. All right, there. Is there anything left on this one? I don't see anything. I'm done with B. All right, so before I can put these together, I got to get another piece of D. Part number 13. Yeah, it even looks like a foot. So I got 2 more pieces on that one. And 2 more very different pieces on that one. 13. All right, now this piece, then this piece, then the top piece right here. Like that. I know it doesn't look like a foot yet, but we're going to put heels on it. All right, so A27 are the heels right over here. Clean. Okay, that goes right into it. And there's no left leg, right leg, or right foot. They're universal nowadays. Oh, we got 2 people watching. I didn't realize that. Hey guys, what's up? All right, we got a sticker is just on the back, but I don't do stickers unless I have to. I didn't even need to do it for the eye, because the eye, you can't even tell there's a sticker on it, except for that teeny tiny red dot. All right, hold on. There's the ankle, or the shin guards. All right, the D12s are the top of the shoes. There's just one piece on the entire thing. It's way over here. So let me clean it up a little bit to get rid of all the pieces around it. I'll keep the D12 with it, or D2 with it, just in case. Like that. Double check this before I toss it over here in the recycle. Looks like it's empty. Okay. Alright, well. Take it from here. So the only D1 piece we got left is that one piece, no matter what number goes with it. Alright. Alright, gotta put the top of the shoes on there. Hold on, let me make sure I follow the order here. It says 1, bend this down. 2, put this on first. Make sure I get the orientation correct. Okay, it's actually this way. Let me double check that. Yep, because it shows on the inside that there's a bar on top. Okay, so it goes on there for arch support. And then this goes on top of it, which makes more sense, because it goes on top of the gray piece as well. And oh boy, let me clean that up on the side. Alright, there we got our stylish shoe. And yes, in some countries the men wear high heels. But actually the first people to ever wear high heels as far as gender was the guys in the Middle Ages or sometime around then. Look at all those old paintings and they're always wearing them. I think it had something to do with horse riding, but I'm not 100% sure. I remember reading about it a long time ago. Alright, there you go. So I got his shoes ready, and we just put the shoes on the bottom. There we go. Look at those legs. I can't whistle. Nothing beats a great pair of legs. Alright, so for the left leg, there's a sticker involved again. Not on my count. We only have 2 big plates left. There's a plate of spaghetti. No, okay, so this is 18. This is why we waited till now, because 18 is on the right leg. Till I'm tired. Alright. Okay, let me see which side's which. This is the inside, that's the outside. Okay, so let's grab this leg right here. Put the feet on backwards. Dagnabbit. I was like, my gosh, what is wrong with his leg? Alright, there. Put this on first, and then you put on this thingamabob right here. There's 1,000 little stickers to put on the legs right here, which would probably make it look substantially better, but I'll do that on a different time. It's not paramount. I am fairly confident that it's ready to be put on, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. And then you can put the hip skirt on after that. Alright, so what we're doing over here, we're going to get the other piece. Somebody said the other day that sometimes my accent shows through. I was like, I ain't got no accent. Of course, I don't know if I have an accent down here. People say, hey, you sound like you're from up north. And people up north say, you sound like you're from down south. And I'm like, I don't know. Guess I can't be from somewhere. Gotta be from nowhere. I'm just a no man. He's a real nowhere man. Alright. Put the other piece on. Alright, now see, that's why you have to wait till now to put the skirts on, because it's easier to get the legs on without the skirts in the way. There we go. There's his lower half. This is the left skirt. This is the right skirt. This is the right one for me. And then we can stick his upper half and his lower half together to form Voltron. There he is. Let's back up a little bit. Looking good. Looking good. I like the wings. It makes them look very Viking looking. I like the legs, the way they look. I think they'd be hollow, but that's fine. They look cool like that. Something different. Kind of like the things on the back of Batman's gloves. He's got those little. He's got a whole wing motif going on here. Like these could be kind of like wingish looking, and these could be very wingish looking, of course. So very Valkyrian. Shows you where to put the little thing up his crotch to support him. And then there's a whole bunch of weapon stuff. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is another day because I'm just kind of like, meh. Plus the sun's starting to come in, so I'm sure it's affecting the lighting here. I'm happy with what I've done so far. I think it's a good day for tomorrow to do it or something. Less the raptures today, you know. The last trumpet in Israel, I guess, already sounded because it's 7 hours ahead of us. And 6 p.m. is the end of the day, and they're way past 6 p.m. All right, I'm just looking to see how I can trim this down some. This one's pretty good. Okay, I can trim these off. Okay. So how's this looking here? Okay. And I dig the color scheme. He's very similar in color scheme to this guy, who I built, I don't know, yesterday. I think I have a translucent one to build too. Another figure that's in this vein that's translucent altogether. I thought this was the one that was translucent. The box made it look like it. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to clean up, maybe cook some dinner, and I will catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. For those who came by.